Good day, everyone. Trust you're doing well today. So, my friend who is new to investing in mutual fund was actually surprised after realizing that aside CBN rate cut to 27.0%, which is now making his daily interest decrease, he also realized that some other mutual funds still shockingly pay daily high yield. Well, did you know that Nigeria Money Market Fund don't only invest in treasury bills and commercial paper, they also lend money to banks overnight. And that's one reason why your MMF yield suddenly jumps today and comes back down the next day. At the end of this video, you will learn one simple tip on how to gauge your fund manager performance and analyze the amount of effort they put into helping you grow the funds you invest with them. If you invest in Nigeria MMF, you have probably heard words like treasury bills, commercial paper, and fixed deposit, but you never hear interbank placement. So what is interbank placement? Interbank placement simply means when a bank or big financial institution lends money to another bank for a very short time. Now the duration can be overnight, 7 days, 14 days, and 30 days. So after the borrower utilizes the money, the borrower typically pays back with interest. Think of it like this. Bank A is short of cash, to run their banking operation. Then an MMF institution, steps in and say, take my cash. However, return it tomorrow, but with interest. That is what is known as interbank placement. You will never hear of it because your mutual fund manager typically, likes to hide it under the term fixed deposit. Keep in mind, mutual funds manager manage huge sum of money, sometimes running into hundred of billions of naira. So they don't keep cash idle. Idle cash is wasted money. So apart from investing in treasury bills, commercial paper, they also invest in interbank placement. But like I said, some call it fixed deposit. Now, don't get me wrong, some funds manager actually invest in, the traditional fixed deposits you and I know about. While some do invest in interbank placement deal and still call it fixed deposit. Let's talk about the three reasons why fund managers do this. Number one, interbank placement pays higher rates. See, you need to understand that when money is tight or short in supply in Nigeria banks panic. Interbank lending rates shoot up. Sometimes treasury bills could be going for as high as 6% to like 18%, but interbank overnight rate could be high as 20% to 25%. Now, that's the reason why some mutual fund manager, quickly invest in such interbank placement deal. So let's jump right into number two. Number two, quick entry and quick exit. Like you already know, treasury bills locks money for 91 days, 182 days, and 364 days. However, with interbank placements, it's different. Interbank placements can be for overnight, rolled daily, and it can be withdrawn quickly. Such flexibility and money movement typically happen because funds manager understands that MMM investors can withdraw their money any day and at any time. So those fund managers always ensure to have cash. Now, interbank placement gives that type of liquidity plus good yield. The point is, instead of leaving the cash idle, they pack it overnight with banks, earn interest, and still stay liquid with the money. By liquid, I mean they still have access to the money within short period of time. Now, in case you as an investor want to withdraw. Now, that's a smart way to manage funds and make profit for your investors. Now, let's jump into Number three, which is institutional access. This means retail investors like you can't do it. You can't access interbank rates. You can only approach your bank to negotiate interest on fixed deposit rate, not at interbank rate. The reason is MMF managers place billions at once, but you as an individual, you have little money to offer the bank. Now, it's very, very important for me to clarify that your personal fixed deposit is not interbank placement. However, MMM fixed deposit can include interbank placement. The rule of the game is simple. All interbank placements are deposits, but not all deposits are interbank placements. So here is the tip I promised at the beginning of this video. You should always understand that interbank placement by your fund manager is low risk. Now, that's why good MMF always give you high yield, because they spread placement across banks, then combine that with the interest earned from treasury bills and commercial paper. So here is the deal. If the MMF you invest with is lazy, you will see it in poor returns or yield. But don't tell them I told you this. Thanks for staying to the end of this video. If I provide value to you or you learned something new, just take a second to subscribe to this channel just so you do not miss my next update. Thank you.